Hello everybody, vidium here, and yes, this is a new pickup video. I know that I haven't done that in a while, and I just want to show you a few things that I picked up uh, this past week, and there are a couple of games and a movie. The first one, I want to do this really quick because I don't want to take too much time on this, but I've been looking for this game for a while. It's a PlayStation 2 game, and it has actually two parts, but I was only able to find part 2, and I really want to get my hands on this one since it's a spin-off from Ghosts and Goblins, and I got Maximo versus the Army of Sin, which is part 2 of the Maximo series. Pretty neat game. I really wanted to get the series, and I've been looking for this game for a while. Wasn't able to find number 1, but I'm still in the hunt. This is one of those PlayStation 2 games that I missed because I didn't have a PlayStation 2 until recently, when Sony dropped the price for the PlayStation 2 for $99.99. And that was the moment that I actually got my hands on it. Although I have played a lot of PlayStation 2 games because my brother was the one who actually owned a PlayStation 2, so I didn't have to buy one. I just went and played with his until they dropped the price, and I said, okay, now is a good time to buy one. So I did, and I have the PlayStation 2 Slim 900 edition, I believe, 900 model. Another thing that I picked up is the Wii Classic controller, and the reason why I picked this one is because I'm expecting Tatsunoko vs. Capcom in 9 days, I believe. It's on January 26th, and me and my brother are waiting this game. We are very excited for this game. Actually, my brother reserved 2 copies. He reserved his and mine, and yes, on GameStop. But I actually didn't tell him to do that, but he went and did it all by himself. So we're waiting for that game, and I prefer to play fighting games with normal controllers. And I believe this is the only controller in the world where you actually plug a controller into another controller to be able to play. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, the next thing I'm gonna show you is a movie. Stubbornnut77 showed it that he actually got it, and I've been trying to buy this one and for a while, but I wasn't able to go to the stores to get it, and I went to Best Buy and I got the Family Guy something Dark Side, which is the parody for The Empire Strikes Back, and it's really great. It's very funny. Even if you do not like Star Wars, you're gonna laugh a lot. Now the thing is that I really want to buy this one in the special edition box, since I have the first one, Blue Harvest, on the special edition box, and since I already have this one like this, I really want to get number 2 the same way. I'm going to show you really fast what it has. The movie. It has the movie, some trading cards, 3D glasses, because there's a part of the movie where you can actually see it on 3D. On the other side, it has this booklet, which I do not remember what it has, and the t-shirt. This thing over here is a t-shirt, which I'm not going to take out. It's gonna stay in there. Now the new parody of something Dark Side, the special edition comes in a plastic lunchbox, and actually it's not that expensive. And I saw it. It comes on this red lunchbox, the one we actually had on the 80s, and it has the cover in front of it of the movie, and it brings a lot of stuff. I do not remember all the things that it brings, but he also brings another T-shirt, and this time it is the chicken that fights with Peter all the time, dressed up as Boba Fett. And I really wanted to get it, but the only reason I didn't got it is for the Blu-ray, and I do not own a Blu-ray, so there was no reason why to waste money on the Blu-ray if I wasn't going to be able to see the movie. So I left it with sadness because I really wanted to get it on special edition box. But maybe next time. Now, the last thing I want to show you are NES games. I went to GamePlanet, which I haven't gone there for 2 or 3 months, and I really was expecting to find a lot of Genesis games, but I wasn't able to find any Genesis games at all. So I actually took 2 NES games. The first one I'm gonna show you actually came with the dust cover, and it is Kickmaster from Taito. Now the only thing is that it has the sticker here. It'll turn on, but I believe I can actually glue it back on, and it will look great. I played this game once, really neat. If I remember well, your main weapon is your kicks. Actually, it's called Kickmaster. But I believe that's the only thing he uses to fight. Very obscure game, but it was pretty cool. I may do a gameplay on it, so if some of you haven't seen it, come familiar with it. And the other game that I got is a game that I really wanted to get a long time. It's one of my classic Capcom games for the NES, and I thought I was never going to be able to find it, but I got it, and is Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Really love this game a lot. I'm trying to find DuckTales 2 and Rescue Rangers 2, but those are going to be really hard to find. Now the game actually looks good. It's have some ink on the back, but I should take that off. But I don't know if you actually can see it, but the label, it seems like it's been ripped, and it has some kind of, no, I believe that is the protection of the label that came out, and they tried to tape it back on. I don't know if you actually see it, but it looks good. It looks good. It's pretty neat. It's very clean. So those are my pickups for this time. Not many stuff like I used to get. I'm still trying to find more Genesis games, because that is what I really want to get. More Genesis games. And really neat NES classics. So I was really expecting to find a lot of things on GamePlanet. The store that I have near me that was Play and Trade, but it changed its name. I don't know what Play and Trade has right now, because the closest one to me is like an hour away from me, and I'm not gonna drive an hour to get there. So I go to this one, and Neo Japan. But I know that Neo Japan has more NES games right now in the store than GamePlanet has at the moment. And I really was expecting to see a lot of more games, since I haven't been there for a while. But when I get there wasn't so many. They only have one small section of NES games. And the last time that I went there was a lot of Super Nintendo games. This time it was just a few of them. It seems that Christmas they actually cleared it out. I don't know. I'm gonna wait, I feel like a month, something like that, to return to gameplanet to see what else I can find. Just a reminder, remember that in February I'm going to be premiering the season 2 of the show, The Game Masters, so stay tuned for those. Remember, I'm still around, okay? I haven't gone, just not doing normal shows episode right now until February, okay? So see you next time.